Coming to you live from the World News headquarters in Andover, Massachusetts. This is the Bombshell News. Today, we will be discussing the rising problem of CDH, better known as becoming a zombie. Recently, there have been people dying and being reanimated in epic proportions. At the moment, it seems everyone is at risk of contracting this deadly disease. The first signs of this zombie outbreak were recorded 1 month ago in June of 2017. This contagious disease has been spreading rapidly throughout the United States and is speculated to have happened because of the giant walls that our President Donald J. Trump constructed around the nation's borders. This disease is airborne, so everyone is already a host to the virus. However, the symptoms only show themselves once the host has passed away. Symptoms of CDHD include loss of coherent speech, slow and clumsy movement, lack of consciousness, slow metabolic rate, heightened smell and hearing, and poor vision. All of these effects are caused by defects in the brain because of CDHD. Breaking news. The cause of this outbreak was the supervillain team Sigma Nigma Nu. It seems they created this disease to control their victims. But it quickly got out of hand when the Mad Modella contracted the disease. With his never-ending supply of energy, he was able to infect the rest of the team before they could escape.
Today we are here with Dr. Stauffer, a doctor who's currently working on the cure for CDHD. How are you doing tonight?
Not so good, Max. The zombie outbreak is getting harder and harder to understand. I've been trying to figure out what's going on, but I only know the basics of the disease.
Have you had any luck finding leads?
Well, we think we figured out what's causing this undead situation. CDHD is caused by dormancy of multiple areas of the brain. These areas include the Broca's area, which is responsible for speech, the frontal lobe, which is responsible for cognition and rational thinking, as well as the olfactory bulb, which is responsible for our sense of smell.
Is there any hope for the zombies to become human once again, Big Bad Wolf?
Fortunately, there is a way we can cure this disease. If we can reactivate all the dormant parts of the brain, we might be able to save those that are undead. Emphasis on might. There is still a long road ahead of us, and please remember, if you see a person die, to destroy their brain immediately so they do not come back.
What is the best way to kill and avoid these undead walkers, Dr. Mason Wolf Stauffer?
The easiest way to kill these monsters is to destroy the brain. Well, what is left of it anyway? A bullet to the head or a good whack with a baseball bat will stop these walkers in their tracks. And to avoid them, you should be careful about how much noise you make, because they do have a heightened sense of hearing. Also, walkers use their sense of smell to determine what is food or not. However, we can easily fool their noses by smearing ourselves with zombie guts and disguising our human scent. It's not going to be easy to survive, but if we hang in there, we will find a cure.
Thank you, Dr. Blue Eyes White Dragon Sweatshirt. Good luck on your cure. We're counting on it.
My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
I'm here with Josh Norton, leader of the Sokoe camp. He and his tribe have been fighting hard against the zombie outbreak. Tell me, Joshy, how have things been going?
It's getting better. We are starting to get the hang of this surviving endeavor. When it first started, it felt like complete anarchy. Everyone was panicking, and there seemed to be no order, just chaos. A few of us stepped up to the plate and calmed down the community.
How did you become a leader?
Well, you see, I was a soldier for this once great country, and they taught me to stay calm in hectic situations. And I also know my way around a gun.
Have you had any deaths since you started this camp?
Well, we started this camp with about 5,000 people, but now we're down to only 1,000. It's been very rough, but the ones alive are very well equipped and know what to do when they see a walker. So I feel like we won't be losing many more people to this epidemic.
Are all of those deaths you mentioned from zombies, or have some died to starvation and or disease?
Only a few have died from other things than zombies. With most people having been already turned into zombies, there are enough resources for the few remaining survivors. The trouble lies in fighting through the zombies horde to get the resources. There are also other communities nearby that will help us when times are tough and vice versa. So we won't be going anywhere soon.
How many walkers have you killed?
I've lost count a long time ago.
How many people have you killed?
I've killed only my wife before the outbreak.
Why?
Don't worry about it.
Do new survivors often enter your camp?
After proper checking and screening, we allow anyone to enter our community, but everyone is required to do something. We can't have any slackers leeching off of others.
You heard it here first. If you are in need of help, come to Soyoya Camp, and they will give you the protection you need to survive. I know I will be spending my time there.
All the symptoms of CDHD are caused by brain deficiency. One symptom is the loss of comprehensible speech. This is caused by the isolation of neural activity in the bronchus area of the brain. The bronchus area allows language processing to occur in humans, but is rendered useless when disconnected from the Wernicke's area. Another symptom of CDHD is the signature zombie-like walk. This is due to the cerebellum that has shrunken in size. The smaller cerebellum retains the ability to move the body and its extremities, but all actions are disoriented. The same lack of neurological connections is what impairs the patient's vision. The primary visual cortex is located in the back of the brain, and this region is only partially disconnected by the interneural connections. This partially impairs the vision of the zombie-like patients, but they rely mostly on hearing and sense of smell. These senses are heightened by the abnormal amount of connections in the primary auditory cortex and the olfactory bulb, allowing the patients to detect minute noises and smells from very far away. In order to reverse these effects, doctors have developed a set of three pills that can cure CDHD. This trio includes GABA, the glutamine enhancers that increase signaling between the disconnected brain areas, the repairamine that allows the brain to regrow regions that have decreased in size. This will bring the patients back to their original selves and reverse the outbreak. Thank you so much for joining us today. This is the Bombshell News.